I am determined to try every roguelike in my rogue descendant list, going down alphabetically. We did Astral Ascent, Aura of Worlds. There's already a pile of videos, at least one in the channel. I think I did two, in fact. Let me do that search. Look at that. Two videos on Aura of Worlds. It was actually pretty great. There's also, I think, three videos on Balatro, one of the most addictive roguelites of all time. So it is time for Banners of Ruin. Let's hit that play button, see what it looks like when you boot it up. I understand it's a combination of RPG and card collector battler in the, Hearthstone type of, you build a deck, slay a spire type of deal, but with going through a story in a run. I believe that's how it goes. As usual, gotta turn down the volume. Very nice presentation, good music, very clean interface. It's not fancy, but it doesn't look, all shoddy and weird sometimes, especially Unity games will look really half-assed interface. This is just nice and clean, very legible, very nice. Like it. And, the painted art style is always a plus in my perception. Are you ready to become a furry? Let's click that new game button. Mouse, bear, mouse, bear. It's a team of two. Is that what I'm doing here? Bears have talents and passive focusing on high upfront damage. Delete them. I guess you can pick a team of two, and then, obviously we're going with the big and small type of, you can even randomize them out. I am sure you then later unlock further characters. And what does this mean? Just randomize it. Okay, good stuff. I guess I'll play the tutorial. As usual, I will put some timestamps so you can skip the tutorial if it bores you. Banners of Ruin. The Blackfoots have been dealt a mighty blow by the fearsome House Ender. Landon seeks his revenge. You and other loyal to the cause have been tasked with bringing the great city of Dawn's Point to its knees, but the odds are against you. Party information. The hotbar displays the number of cards in your deck, the number of members in your party, and the florins in your possession. Those are just flowers so you can eat and gain buffs. Try clicking the deck icon. I will do that. Look at me, it's my deck. These are all the cards you'll take into combat with you. This includes any cards your characters are carrying. If they die, the cards go too. It is too warm in here. There, I've turned on the fan. I don't think that is going to affect the recording in any way. Clicking the party icon. And now the disco ball comes down. Party screen here, you can see all the characters in your party. It's a small party for now, and you're in bad shape. Try selecting your character. Fallsunder. That is a hell of a badass name for a tiny, big-eared mouse. Character screen. In this view, you can see all the cards that character has equipped. This character has Crude Hatchet equipped as their primary weapon card. Crude Hatchet is a one-handed axe, as indicated in the top right card. Their secondary slot, I see, is free and could take another one-handed weapon card right here. Click it, nothing. Two-handed weapons, great swords, take up both weapon slots, very, very straightforward. Your campaign will take place across several streets, each with an elite enemy at its end. I guess you are progressing through the city. Is that how a run is structured? Each lane in the street leads to a service. Once the prostitute is done with giving you service, you'll move on to the next street. You get a 3-option pick, very classic. It looks like some cards are in your way. The cards on the left and right have counters. After selecting a card, any counter on the remaining cards will tick down. When they reach 0, they'll be removed from the street. Your character is badly hurt. You should take the herbal remedy and heal up if you're going to survive the next fight. Fine, I'll do what you tell me to do. I usually like to just say no and do whatever the hell I want, but I am doing the tutorial. Let's play by the rules. You need to regroup with your companion. You must be somewhere in the center lane. Who must be somewhere in the center lane? You'll have to resolve that combat to see what's further down the street. I'm still not entirely clear what's happening here. What are do these choices symbolize? Let's do this combat so that we may free our bear companion so he can plunder my buttocks. Vitality is a character's health. Okay, I get that far. Defense 14 is applied at the start. Each combat better armor can be equipped later in the game. Stamina and will. All your characters have a stamina and will. Stamina replenishes to its max value each turn. Will does not. Cards cost stamina and will to play. A character can only play a card if they have enough of each stat. So the stamina is the energy for the turn. The will, I guess, is the mana, and that is a depletable resource that you can probably play cards to replenish. Enemies come in all shapes and sizes. These are puny, pathetic, either mice or rabbits. These enemies intend to attack you for 8 damage each. You can see who an enemy is targeting by hovering them. Their target will be outlined in red. Well, they have just the one target, my sorry ass tiny rodent ass. So unfortunately, I am the one getting skewered. Enemies attack in the order of their position. Their enemies are both in the front rank. You'll encounter others on the back rank too. How incredible. Weapon cards can only be played by the character wielding that weapon. Oh. Attack! Oh, I can't attack. Okay. Try using crude hatchet to attack the enemy. I think it's just click and then you click. I see. Kill this piece of trash. Really, just 2 damage? Oh, because he had armor. Your character gain a charge. Charge is a status effect. Statuses can trigger at various points in combat. You can hover a status to see what it does. Charge increases the damage of your next attack. Seems like a lot of moving parts going on here. Synergies going on between cards and all that good stuff from deck battlers. Some cards deal several attacks at once, such as Rush, which deals 1 damage 3 times. With multi-attacks, charges apply to each attack in the chain. Try using it on an enemy. That will be 2 extra damage, so therefore we want to murder this disgusting thing. You showed them! You're out of stamina, but one of your cards costs 0 to play. Time to use it. No mercy. Deal 6 damage to the opponent with the lowest vitality. Murder! Unfortunately, not enough to murder this disgusting little mouse. You can't play any more cards, so you should end your turn. At the end of your turn, all the cards... this is standard issue. Standard gameplay mechanics. Drawing from my deck. Spending will. I thought, oh, I have not spent any will. The enemy's planning to do you more damage. Better to stop that. Your sharpen steel to stop that. Oh yeah, you have to select the target. There you go. We got some money. We gain a card. Amazing. You don't have to pick a card, but I will. I will though. Gain shield equal to the total shield of adjacent allies on rank. Remove all your shield. Deal damage equal to the amount lost. I could use some bash. Deal weapon damage plus 8. That is quite a lot of damage. We're going to get the heavy super punch to the gonads. Level ups. Your character leveled up. Amazing. Passives are status effects that are pre-applied to a character. I know what a passive status effect is. You don't have to explain that. Let me click on my face so we can maybe level up. Is this the upgrade the stamina or will? Seems like a stamina is far more valuable to start until you get a nice baseline, and then you go for that will be my guess. With a level up, I guess I can get myself a new card, but I can also forfeit. Another very standard way of doing things. If the character has charge, lose all charge and draw 2 cards. Apply 5 bleed, draw 2 cards. Pick 1 card from your discard move to your hand. To your discard to move to hand. Gain exertion. This next card. This is too complicated for me to understand right now. Meanwhile, draw 2 cards. Seems extremely straightforward. Give me the basic bitch thing to choose. Congratulations, you are major victorious. Revealing your companion. Select an old friend to add them to the party. Any cards he's carrying will be added to your deck. Companion dusts himself off, having just finished a brawl of his own. Time to regroup. Forthright the bear man. We get an ambush. How can this be? How can this be? It's almost like it's a scripted event. So you can choose which ambush. I don't like your face, you disgusting rabbit. I bet you eat your own poop. Let me click on you. And we go into battle. We get one rabbit. These look like more like baby rabbits than mice to me. I am always happy to murder children. Enemy ranks. Enemies on different ranks attack on alternating turns. The next rank to attack is indicated by the red bar at their feet. If you kill all enemies on the active rank, the opponent's turn is skipped. Multiple characters. Cards are played by the active character. Cards can only be played if this character has enough stamina and will. Weapons and talent cards can only be played by their wielders. Cards in your hand are highlighted. They can be played by the active character. So the active character, do I click on them? Let's see, Sparing War, Sword. Great, now that your companion is selected, you can play their weapon card. They have a sparring sword equipped. This sword attacks an entire rank. Try attacking an opponent on the active rank. What if I want to click Mouse Man? No? Murder! It's too freaking puny to murder the rabbits. Whoa, look at that damage. But wait, if you hover the two front enemies, you'll see that they both intend to attack your bearer. That's going to be a lot of damage. Some cards will apply extra defense, but an even better option would be to evade the attacks altogether. When you hover an enemy, any targets they intend to attack are highlighted. Oh, but an icon also appears in the center of the screen, indicating how they're targeting you. This icon means they'll attack the frontmost character in the indicated lane. That is the most common type you'll see from enemies using melee weapons. I guess I can hop lanes as well. Fortunately, this means this type of attack can be evaded by moving to another lane, or by moving a character behind another. Just make sure the front character can soak up the damage. Withdraw. Apply 5 armor to a party member and move swap them to another position. Oh, click on this guy. Move down. I have avoided. Just switch back to your mouse to play more cards. Oh, I see. They each get an allotment, but you get to play both of them on your turn. Lacking damage. We have Rush in our hand, but without any charge, it doesn't deal very much damage. Thankfully, mice have another trick up their sleeves. The Edge race of animal has their own ability, unique to them, which can be used at any time in combat by spending 1 will point. You can hover the ability button to see a description, or view them all from the main menu's unlock screen. What ability do you have? The mouse's ability goes into heat and attracts any males around the environment. They get a debuff, too horny, and they will not attack you. Instead, they will fondle you for a well-fondled buff. Amazing. First opponent attacks, charge, and fury. Look out for that later in the game, but also gains your character 3 charge for every hit in the attack. Click the ability button at the top of the screen to activate it. Whoosha! And now I have... what? Now you could either play Rush or Strike, each leading you to a slightly different outcome. Try playing Strike against one of the front enemies. This will only trigger your ability once, but sets you up with more charge for Rush. Sure thing, buddy. It's not enough damage to murder either, so I'll attack the fat one. Fantastic! Now Rush will deal a total of 12 damage to its target. It will be a waste of damage to attack the remaining front opponent, so play Rush against the rear enemy instead. But aren't they going to attack me? Aren't they going to... This is... I don't like it. They're going to attack me, and I will lose. Neither of your characters can play any more cards. It's time to end your turn. This was a objectively bad decision. Always kill an enemy even if it's overkill. It is silly. Actually, no, you're just evading, right? So it was actually a strategic choice because you knew that the enemies were dealing 0 damage, so you were going to be just fine. Playing your remaining attacks to finish them off. I love to finish off my opponents. They are always thankful about it. So when you click them, So these are for everybody, I assume. And this is only for him. Let's see if he can play that second wind. Draw one card and gain one fist. I love to fist my enemies. Let me click on it. No, it's only for the bear, I see. Weird. Weird indeed. So what is this icon? That the weapon is equipped? That's something I did not actually see. Anyway, we got plenty of stamina. No mercy. Deal 6 damage to the opponent with the lowest vitality. So that will be murder the bunny. Cost nothing. Draw one card and gain one. I think it's just one strength. I can't use it though. I have the stamina. Why can't I use it? Is it maybe because of the tutorial? It's not allowing me to do it. Deal weapon damage 8. Apply 4 bleed. I think it does. Yeah. Anyway, murder. Can I use it now? No. Wonder why. Removal of stacks of bleed on all kinds of stuff and then gain a bunch of armor. Anyway, murder. There you go. More death has been doled out. Did I ignore grabbing the money earlier? It's possible I did. Choose a card. Draw a card and gain fist. Vigor. The next time the character loses stamina, it is refunded and the vigor is removed. That's pretty great. Apply some poison and remove all bleed on an ally and apply 5 shield. Drawing cards is always good. Let me go for it. Another tutorial battle victorious. Congratulations, you have completed the tutorial. Oh, well, that was very nice and short. From here, in a typical run, you would enter the city and continue your foray into the streets of Dawn's Point. It's time to wage war against House Ender. All right, let's go into an actual run. Timestamp is 17 minutes in. That is not bad. Let's go for that new game. We're going to go with the classic setup of mouse and bear. Begin the campaign. Let's see what it looks like. What happens if I click these people? Absolutely nothing. Here's my deck. Do you like checking out my deck? I've curated it just for you. Take a good look at my deck. Don't know exactly. There's a... All right, so they have a hatchet and a round shield equipped. And he has the long sword. I think that's what it means, right? That the icon is just, this is only for this character. Do you get to change any names? Unfortunate. Oh, it would be nice to be able to change it. I don't see, there's nothing voiced. So it would be nice to have the option to do whatever the hell you want. So you can even tell them, let's have the bear in the middle right there. And what does this mean? Interchange equipment, I suppose. Inventory type of deal. All right, let's go. Tunnel walls. Sharp granite stones flank you. You're thick with moss and smelling foul. This tunnel doesn't see much use. So we are progressing through the city. That's what this means. Right there. We are going up in a street. Usually you get 3 options. But the only option is to go through the middle because you are surrounded by tunnel walls. You're infiltrated the city, I see. You're tunneling into the city. Forgotten tunnel. Raucous laughter echoes down the dark, damp tunnel. The Enders won't suspect a thing. You emerge from the black and find yourself in one of the guard bunks. Where the devils did you come from? You get me here! Murder, murder, forever. Just filthy bunny kind. Bunny kind, it must be eradicated. The hare folk must all perish. Disgusting Enders. Die! Anyway, you got, that is 22 damage at 22 health. That is 14 health. Let's take a look at our options here. We can guard. What kind of damage are you guys doing? You are actually going to attack Mouse Man. We do have withdraw. Apply 5 armor to a party member. Move swap them to another position. Seems like a fantastic thing to do. Click you and you can avoid all damage by going down that way. The tutorial taught me that's what I'm supposed to do. And then you can either guard for more defense. The thing is, how much do they attack for? Does it show? Oh, yeah, 8 die down here. So I could have actually just blocked, but the armor does not replenish. I assume it replenishes between battles, but you do not replenish it automatically. So anyway, we have done that. Vanguard. Deal 6 damage if active characters in the front rank, plus 4 damage. Sounds great to me. Do they deal different damage? No, they don't. So it really doesn't matter which you use, right? Actually, that's 10. That's not enough to kill, but I will murder you real good. And then a strike on you seems pretty straightforward. And why not guard? Let's see if the shield carries over between turns. It should, right? Oh, I had a little bit of stamina. I could have used the other shield on him. All right. Spawns take cover. What is take cover? I cannot click it. Banish. Banishing a card moves it to the banish pile. Well, it will stay for the remainder of combat. I'm not sure. Oh, the round shield is only equipped by this dumbass. So he could actually just protect himself. The armor does keep over turns. That's very nice. The longsword is only for the bear. Deal weapon, apply for bleed, strike for 5. So he's got 22. This would be 8 plus 5 is 13. Plus 8 is 21. I don't have enough in total. So we do have to defend or move ourselves. I think we want to just block with this piece of trash. There you go. Take cover. Apply 5 to an ally and then banish it. So, you know, it's ethereal. All right. Oh, I keep trying to drag them Slay the Spire style. But no, you just click, 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 click. Lots of clicks. One more stamina. Let's do the strike. And then the mouse has 1 stamina, which he can use to block for more. Let's do a test to see. I mean, this, you know, it is permanent. So I'm going to build up armor, and I am sure you don't start the next combat with it, but might as well test it. Unfortunately, no rush, so I have ass garbage damage where that attack was concerned. Oh, but the son of a bitch got me bleeding. What a piece of scum. That actually hurt me, you piece of garbage. Anyway, smack you real good. Discard a card, gain 3 charge. That's nice. Solid footing gains a bunch of armor, but also gains whatever the hell this means. Pacified. This character cannot play cards. Takes down by 1 each turn. Very interesting. And then just murder. There you go. I mean, it's a card battler game with some board placement. Super up my alley. I love this kind of games. The question is, unfortunately, in a first impressions kind of video kind of format, you can't really judge the depth of the systems. I am pretty impressed with the presentation, and it really does feel like there's going to be quite a bit of strategy as you get further and further into the game. Transform all ruin cards in your draw and discard piles into random skills. This is gibberish to me, so we're not picking that. Upper hand, deal 6 damage. Apply upper hand. When this character deals a total of 30 damage to an opponent, they gain 1 max stamina. Oh, just this combat. Okay. And then you banish the card. So it's pretty great for a boss fight, not so much for a street fight. And then quick hands, draw 1 card and gain 3 bags. Preparation. The start of your turn, draw an additional card for every stack of bag. Takes down by 1. 2 stamina. That's really, really expensive. Let's go for that upper hand. Seems like a great acquisition for a boss fight. All right, we carry on trying to enter the city. The other 2 are absolutely worthless to me. So we enter the city. A small hatch leads into a damp, dark chamber behind the city wall. For House Blackfoot! Was that enthusiastic enough? For House Blackfoot! You open the hatch and enter the city. Oh, we hadn't even entered the city. I need some water here. This is a tough choice. I don't know which one to go with. I think we'll go with this combat right here. We are progressed one slot into the streets of Furry City. Let's see what we got. Upper hand. They don't have enough health for this to matter. But, you know, 1 energy, 1 stamina, 6 damage. That's decent compared to our regular strike of 1 stamina, 5 damage. Okay, so where are you guys attacking? You're attacking Mouse Man. Kick, select the target. The position behind them is vacant. Move them into it. That sounds excellent for avoiding damage. And I'm not seeing a way to avoid. The armor does not carry over. So we can definitely kick. But I want him to guard more. So he's going to use the guard. There you go, because he's active. He's the one that gains the gun, the guard. And of course, he only has 1 stamina. So we're kicking this one. There you go. That goes away. And then when you click on bear and you kick. But you can, okay, you can kick either one. They're attacking 2 times. Rush. Move swaps to a random position. Weird. Anyway, it doesn't matter which one we kick, right? I mean, this one is weaker, so let's delay the one that has all the armor. Unfortunately, I cannot use all my stamina allotment, so end the turn. That was a lot of obnoxious hits to my freaking shield. So can we just attack the back? Is that really that easy? Or do they have to move to the front? No, they're attacking me. Like, there's nothing much I can do about it. Definitely want to withdraw with the mouse. I don't think I have enough. You gotta click the guy. There you go. Enough stamina or damage to kill them outright. If this breaks the target's shield, gain 2 charge. Absolutely, we're gonna do that. He has no stamina left. Let me longsword the crap out of you, scum. They're both attacking space that they no longer occupy. What is this 30? Upper hand. Oh, okay. So you actually mark the 1 enemy. So it's not you dealing the damage. It's dealing damage to a certain enemy. We end the turn. I'm really liking it. I really like this quite a lot. I'm enjoying, you know, it's a card battler. It has extra mechanics. It's hitting all the baseline requirements for me to be into this kind of game. The question is, how much deeper does it go? Anyway, this is... Unfortunately, I just don't have the damage for this piece of scum. He's not doing anything, though, because I think he cannot attack from the back layer. Murder? Can you attack now? No, you're just literally doing nothing. Vanguard. Deal 6 damage if active characters from the front line plus 4 damage. You just die. There you go. Give me that money. We gain a card. Deal damage equal to stack of cripple on opponent. Yeah, cripple. I know symbology. Whenever this character moves, they take damage equal to stacks of crippled. Damn. That sounds great with the kick. But I don't have any cripple. So, unfortunately, I don't have a way to inflict cripple. Tensions. Apply 3 marked to a target enemy rank. If there is more than 1 race on the rank, apply overwhelm instead. That's racist. Vulnerable. This character receives 25% more damage. This is just too complicated, man. This is just too complicated. When this character dies, stacks of vulnerable equal to mark are applied to member of their party. Takes down by 1 each turn. I mean, it's free. I'm gonna grab it. I don't fully understand it. You know, as a noob, I don't know whether nothing is better than a card. So for now, we're just going to pick every card we see because I have not enough knowledge. Finally, we get a nice little Actual choice. Incense. A hooded figure offers up some pale sticks of incense, each with a thin red vein snaking through it. Shove them up your ass, the man says. It is very intimidating. Bargain with death. That doesn't sound like the best thing to do. They all have a number. What does the number mean? Counter. This card will be removed from the stack after you make 2 more choices. Odd. I guess you will no longer be able to pick this event. Shield Maiden, sporting the robes of an Ender Guard, but with the signature golden cloak half torn from her shoulder, a mature she-wolf shoots you a stern glance as you catch her eye across the street. And then you can also visit an altar, a humble cedar wood shrine. Smells like home. Nobody seems to be paying any attention. Nobody from Dawn's Point, anyway. Oh shit, it is storming outside and there's water coming into my window. All right, the window's closed. The water has been dried. Let's talk to this absolute bitch. Is a she-wolf also a bitch, or is that only for female dogs? What is the name for a she-wolf? Is it also a wolf bitch? I don't know. Let's talk to her. I don't like the other options. I don't like them one bit. Shield Maiden. As you pass in front of the wolf, she fiercely wipes away a stream of drool from her cheek. Hey, you! She barks. I guess it's more like, woo, woo! She barks, moving to block your path, but lacking the haste of a younger soul. I'm taking you in! Woof, woof, woof. She heaves her shield to her cheek with great effort, but even greater zeal. There's no way they can retire me now, she mutters bitterly. The route ahead is firmly blocked, but she'd be too slow to keep up if you ducked into a nearby alley. We are murdering this bitch. Duck into the alley and run. Ruin a skill. Ruin changes a card into a ruin card. Ruining a card during the campaign is permanent, but temporary within combat. We're murdering this bitch. Hopefully it's not a horrible, horrible fight. That is a lot of health. That is, ooh, baby. This is a boss fight. And she's attacking for 18. Well, we're applying these tensions to the target. That's a thing. Marks her. When this character dies, it's completely worthless. All right, wonderful. So she's attacking to the front. We have no dodge, but we can protect enough with one of these. No, you just click, and then you can... Oops, I put on the mouse. That was a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake, because we cannot move around, so we're getting a slash to the forehead. We can use this, give it to the bear, and now we click on the bear. There you go, extra shield. So we're only taking 2. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Did not block everything. My mistake. That should not have happened. But, you know, 2 points of health doesn't seem enormous. Fury. At the end, at turn's end, this character gains charge equal to stacks of Fury, and Fury increases by 2. So we're in for pain. This may be a loss already. Where are you attacking? You're attacking the mouse. We are absolutely moving to the bottom square. We're going to apply upper hand for sure. There you go. Get wrecked a bitch. Momentum. Discard a card and gain 3. Definitely want to keep building. Probably you don't need to discard if your hand is empty, right? So we can do this. Strike. And then this is free. No, if you don't discard a card, you get nothing. All right, that's an end of turn. We need to draw that dodge every time, but she gains a pile of armor every turn. What the hell, brother? That ain't right. What does this do? When it reaches 0, the attacker receives 1 max stamina this combat. That is pretty ass. Okay, where are you attacking? You're attacking the mouse. I have enough armor to withstand this assault. We can kick her. Only 2 stamina. Is there a reason to do anything with the mouse? Not really. I think this will interrupt, right? It doesn't interrupt, but she's no longer attacking. And I can still murder her, I believe. Oh, I should have used that first. I'm a noob. I'm a total noob. And I should have had the mouse selected. It's kind of difficult to... Not difficult, but hard for me to keep track. Also, I completely forgot that I have special abilities. Probably something that I want to constantly look at. Removal stacks and gain 3 per stack removed. I have no stack of anything, but something to keep in mind. All right, well, you are going to do the sharpened steel. Very nice. And you are going to guard. Vanguard. Maybe I should have used that, but end the turn. And you shouldn't do a damn thing because you are way back there. 26 armor. Does not go up. I guess every turn they'll have some kind of move. I think we'll be okay. She's going to attack the mouse, but we can withdraw with the mouse. Click the damn mouse first. Most swabden. Oh, I don't think you need to select the mouse to do this. So I think you can actually click that. And then you click the person and then you move. There you go. It's like a general use kind of thing. Very nice. Very nice. Gain 15 and then cannot play cards on the next turn. I believe that's how it will go. Continue clicking on this fella. Unfortunately, we don't have mana. And there's no way we're going to break that armor, so smash with the hatchet. We got one more. This will only be 3 damage, so we're just going to strike. And is it a good idea to get solid food? Probably it's fine to do this, right? Because it's good to have 25 freaking armor. All right, it looked awful, but I think we're going to be just fine. Thanks to the ability to jump around. Kicking her back, though, it was just an interrupt in 1 turn. But that was about it. All right, so you're attacking Bear Man for 18. We can withstand that. That is not a big deal. It would be nice to draw cards. Where is in the draw pile? It would be nice to draw either a kick or nothing else. So do I want to draw for a kick? Round shield is really nice. But she's attacking the bear. So I'm going to try to dig. Going to discard the strike. Right click to cancel, click back to confirm. There you go. There you go. You discard that. Draw. Hello? Am I misreading this card? Discard. Gain 3 charge. I don't know why I was reading draw. Now this idiot has charge. That's so stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. Anyway, he's gonna just take the hit to the face. But if he uses this, you get that take cover, which you can give to the bear. There you go. And he has the stamina to get this done. Definitely want to apply more bleed. I thought that he couldn't play cards this turn. I don't know what the deal there was. Anyway, smash, smash, smash. And the turn, we can speed up the game if we choose to, but I put it on normal speed for the time being. All right, how about you pay a little bit of attention, and that way maybe you can give charge to the mouse. Attacking for 18. Absolutely atrocious. Kind of have to just guard. Yeah, there's no option but to guard. Going to take a big hit. I would like to do 8 damage, but that ain't happening, buddy. We're just gonna have to guard, and then we're going to take 5. Might as well smack you. And this is just worthless, so we're just gonna end the turn. That is very unfortunate. But it's a terrible, terrible boss fight, you see. The 5 bleed. Does it go down? Yeah, it ticks down 1 by each turn. It's like poison in Slay the Spire. Alright. You can kick, but will that interrupt? I don't think it will. This is very terrible. Why you keep attacking Bear Man? Oh, you're only attacking for 8 though. So we still survive this. Just double strikes, I guess. It's unfortunate that we're not being able to use the charge. Pow, pow, shout. One of the turns that I want to use it. Well, there goes another 3 health. No, the 3 health just evaporated. Please, someone explain why that actually murder him. I did not. Deals 18 damage, gains 10 armor. I see. That's what's going on. Please, I need to withdraw. Oh, it uses mana. I didn't realize it uses the will or whatever the hell it's called. Slain by a wolf. How pathetic. I no longer have the long sword. I mean, I can take a hit this turn, but it ain't gonna. It's not gonna work out, brother. It's not gonna work out at all. I mean, I do have 59 armor. Why is she doing twice the damage? Because she has fury. That is what's going on. She has fury, so charge is adding a ton of damage to her attacks. I see, I get it. So kick was actually really bad because Vanguard does nothing for me. Very unfortunate. I'm going to receive a massive pile of damage. Give me that round shield, buddy. And take cover. There you go. Another turn withstood by Mouse Man. Maybe the bleed can finish her off. Doing 8 plus 15. Momentum. Discard a card and gain 3 fury. That is very nice, but unfortunately we didn't draw. We didn't draw the rush. There you go. Well, at the very least we can do the hatchet. This breaks the target's shield, gain 2 fury. It's not enough by far. Definitely need the round shield. And then take cover. And then with my... Oh, actually we can use it all. Yeah, that's totally worthless attacks because of the enormous pile of armor on this piece of trash. But if we can pile on the armor, lock out. But the fury keeps going up. Frickin' rush continues to spawn when it's the least useful. That needs to happen. The bleed is what may give me the victory here. It's a killing blow, isn't it? It's just gonna murder me. So, unfortunate. Run has been lost because I failed miserably. Good thirst. What an absolute failure. Wow. Absolutely murdered in, what was that, 3 turns? You won 2 combat encounters. We just needed to maybe not fight the she-bitch. Weapons unlocked. Billhook, halberd, and greatsword. Very nice, very nice. Be sure to look out for them in the future. You get to unlock all kinds of other characters, or just 4 of them. And then they get to level up. Very standard permanent progression type of deal. All right, let's go back in there. I do not accept this result. We're going to go back in. Begin that campaign. What is this about? Oh, you're no longer going through the city tunnels, huh? High spirits, a welcome boost to morale. Take a pause to reflect. No pun intended, I'm sure. Take a pause to reflect on what you've accomplished. Gain high spirits. Pray, channel 10 fierce spirit. Let him guide your path. Increases the character stats. Or hidden gem. You spot a glistening treasure buried between the stone cobbles at your feet. A spiritual token of some kind. Gain a random upgrade token. Better stats or an upgrade to a card. Let's go for the boring old stats. Pray, +1 stamina or +1 will. I think stamina seems to be super useful. Let's give it to the bear because he has the big stamina requirements. That long sword strike takes 2. He also has that heavy blow. Okay, now we're entering the tunnel once more. Okay, all right. Once more, we fight the freaking bunnymen. And they're about to be slaughtered, skinned, put into a pot with adobo, and have in a delightful meal. Anyway, so I didn't realize that this used freaking mana, which is extremely valuable. Wonder how you get it. Wonder how you get more mana. So clearly we want to always block when the choice is available. We have a lot of armor going on, so we're definitely going to use that. And then take cover on you. We are now resisting the attack, so with our remaining stamina, it's all going to be as many attacks as possible. Actually, you can use the solid footing. We just didn't get a whole lot of the damage here. We can just murder you real quick. And I guess you can use guard. Please, click, 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 click. Oh, I pacified. This character cannot play cards. I see. It's not for the next turn, it's for the current turn. More understanding has been gained. It's okay, we can take these spikes to the freaking forehead. What does that give you? Safety numbers. On turn start, if this character has 3 or more allies, their shield is raised by 10. Well, that is completely worthless to you and you're stupid for using it. Let me do... You will do a strike on you. I really need to think it through a little bit more. This will apply the bleed. I think just a regular strike on you. Fine. You are attacking Mouse Man. But we have plenty of stamina to withstand that. And then the long sword gets snapped at your neck. And you only have 2 more health. You will be done very, very soon. Once you know, learn what the cards do and all that good stuff, it becomes much, much faster to play. Apply 4 marked. If the character dies, the other people get vulnerable. Wild Brawl. Each character in party loses 1 stamina for every stamina point spent. Deal 6 damage to the whole rank. That seems pretty great. Every time you move, gain 5 fury, 5 charge. Every time you move an opponent, deal 5 damage. And then you banish this thing. Meh. We can only move with will, which is mana. So let's just go with the Wild Brawl. Just really easy to use standard thing. Enter the city. Small hatchway enters in. I think we got the boon simply because we lost. So it allows you to get a nice little boost from, you know, it's a pity gift. Okay, how about I kick you in the head to interrupt your attack? That is 2 times 4 is 8. I can do very difficult math. There is no fury gain in any of these. So the bear, both of them are getting attacked. So you want the bear. No, I guess we can kick this one. There you go. That gets interrupted. You will... I mean, you have 14 armor. Let's just be as aggressive as possible, I think. Smack you real good. And you will also smack real good. And you also have 1 more stamina to put on some armor. And now 1 strike will murder this piece of trash. I think I'm ready to go to the settings and go over to gameplay and say gameplay speed, just fast. I don't think that applied. Settings, gameplay, fast, apply. There you go. Anyway, we got this piece of trash. Definitely you just want to strike. There's 1 strike. What are you attacking? Mouse Man. He does need to block a little bit. And there are no block attacks. Ah, yeah, he does have solid footing. So he cannot do anything this turn if I want him to do anything. So there you go. He will now be able to withstand that attack. And he can either longsword I guess we'll strike this piece of trash. And then we will longsword the crap out of you. And why not? This is not permanent, right? Every catering party loses one stamina. Let's see if it's permanent. I assume it's not. It will replenish. It will not go up to 1. No, okay, good. Good stuff. Don't want to use that. We don't use will in this house. And okay, strike. With that, it's enough. Murder. Give me something good. Battering ram. Deal 6 damage. Push opponent to back rank. If occupied, switch their positions. Deal 8 damage to vitality. What does that mean? Oh, pierces the armor. That is super useful. But having more bleed is also super useful. Yeah, give me the piercing attack. After that absolute she-bitch destroyed the crap out of my anus, I want something that will pierce through the armor. Off-duty guards. These silly louts reek of booze and other wicked activities. Leave them to their devices and they'll probably pass out, but you could brush them aside if needed. Time card. This card will automatically trigger after you make one more choice. Oh, that's interesting. An old gray hair sits at his merchant stall, offering a wide selection of exotic trinkets. Do you have the dildo I ordered? No, Sage, an old soul, wanders at the edge of the street, their bodies stooped and draped in long robes. Modify your deck. Oh, jeez. This seems like purchases. This seems like probably a service. And I want to see what happens when you ignore that. Let's see if we can buy a talisman of some kind. I see that lowered the counter. I guess the counter is you need to go through the number in the counter and then you get to the end of the entire run, or at least of this level. The stall features a dusty old green tablecloth on which a few dozen items sit, each no bigger than a mouse paw. Your gaze drift to the group of wooden trinkets and then to one in particular, a crow's foot brooch. Aye, friend, that's what you think it is, the old hare whispers. Genuine hornbeam, ironwood, black church iron. After a brief pause, he continues. It ain't right what happened there. To your people, he points to the brooch. Friend of mine gave me that half a lifetime ago. He met his end same as the tree that bore this, I expect. In flames. After a longer pensive pause, take it. It should be with its own. Never did know how to wear it proper anyways. We can either wear the brooch or wear the brooch. What the hell is this? Start your next 3 combos with restoration. Opponents in your next 3 combos start with 30% vitality, but you earn no gold or XP. Honor? It's like you get a choice on whether you want to do something the right way or not. So the thing just expired and then it goes away. What is the difference with not choosing it? That's a little strange. Intelligence. You find a letter from your superiors detailing important information concerning the enemy. Or a drunken guards. Again, a fine opportunity to fleece these idiots for every penny on them. They'll face worse when they're disciplined. Is this because you ignore the guards? Or you can go into a back alley. You see a narrow gap in the side of the street, obscured by passers-by. It looks quiet and unguarded. Select a lane, remove the next 2 cards? I'm so confused by that particular option, but I am all in on swindling these filthy garbage people. We get a little bit of money. Selecting this card, we sell a combat encounter. Heavy patrol. Your attention turns to the clatter of heavy steel. Several armored men cross your path. Their sly helmet muffled voices hurl insults as the common folk as they move through the crowds. Man, for some reason today, I am not reading proper. The words are not entering my skull properly. Foes block your path. You can't move this way without a fight. So you can either go heavy fight or regular fight. let's go heavy fight because I don't learn from mistakes. I'm going to go in there. I wanted to see what it's like to do into a heavy fight. Have to use all my resources. 2 of them are attacking Mouseman. They will hit for 16 Mouseman. He cannot withstand that kind of attack. This may be a good time to withdraw. I have no rush, which means getting the Fury is not very useful. But we can discard the regular strike. I'm going to do that. Discard the regular strike. God damn it! I mean, it's fine because he wasn't going to do that anyway. Let me give him armor. No. No, cancel. Cancel. I want to move him. I wanted to move him. Oh, that was the worst outcome possible. The selection of characters. I'm not blaming the game. It's just something I'm just not used to at all. Having to pick a character and then tell them to do it. And sometimes it happens in a moment that I don't expect. Either way, that was extremely stupid and I feel really dumb. I guess we're guarding with this idiot. And we're going to vanguard the crap out of this fellow right here. Cursed. Very stupid. Ah, we do have restoration. On turn instant, the character gains vitality for every stack of restoration. That is very nice. Alright, at least we withstood the attack. So it's all good. We did get made vulnerable though. Alright, every 2 of them are attacking bear. 1 of them is attacking mouse. Wild Brawl seems like a great thing to use here. He does gain... Yeah, I'm going to do this. I don't know if it's the thing to do. We're going to do this. That will give me Fury. Now we use Wild Brawl. I mean Charge. Oh, but that makes it so that it's not really a killing blow, is it? I'm doing it anyway. It's too good. There you go. It's too good. Have to do it. You just must. You must. How about... We have 3 stamina, so you're getting the strike, and you did. And you're getting kicked in the face. There you go. Unfortunately, took a pile of damage. But it is a heavy patrol. If I hadn't messed up the first turn, we would be okay. Alright, so this guy is not attacking, he's just armoring up, I see. How much damage can I deal? Just... That's 13. That's like 1 less than I need. You piece of trash. But at least I have round shield. Mouse is being attacked. Use the round shield. Apply, take cover to you. Strike. I guess we should kill this piece of garbage. The bleed will kill him, right? And then you can use one of these and you'll be fine. Alright, that was pretty good. He's just armoring up, so basically wasting his turn. And now more armor. He didn't gain armor last turn. What the hell was that about? No way to gain charge. So we're just going to do that. You're attacking Mouse Boy. So we're going to guard twice. And solid footing on you. We're basically immune to all damage. This heavy patrol was absolute trash. They suck ass. So we just need to smack him real good. Wild Brawl. And it's over. Give me that money. Equipment. What is it? Oh. A falchion. 11 damage. If opponent has no armor, apply 5 bleed versus hatchet. The hatchet is probably better than that. How about this? Attacks all targets on the rank. How did I not read this before? It attacks the whole freaking rank. What does this do? Spear. If target is crippled, double the damage. Can I just put in the stash and then maybe sell it? Since our charge is pretty shit, I'm going to put on the Falchion. But I don't know if it's better or not. I just like the bleed effect. Now we'll gain a card. Draw this character's next talent card from your draw pile. What is a talent card? Deal weapon damage +8. A super punch. Terrible wound. Deal 4 damage to vitality and apply a wound. This character's bleed no longer ticks down. I'm going to see if we can stack some bleed effects. And we have leveled up. 2 characters leveled up. Let me see. What happens when you level up? He definitely needs stamina. It is pathetic, the stamina this piece of trash has. Oh, these are the talent cards, I see. This character has charge. Lose all charge and draw 2 cards. Deals 4 times 3. Then you also gain retaliate whenever this character receives damage from its thorns. And then you refund the card if you break the armor with that. Lose all stamina, gain twice that amount in charge. Oh, you do keep it. I was misinterpreting that. You keep charge until you attack. I see. So you definitely want... I think that one is the best of all those options. All right. And what you got, buddy? You are going to get stamina. And you're going to grab yourself. Deal weapon damage. If target has moved this combat, apply 6 bleed and 3 vulnerable. This character gains half their defense as charge. All opponents gained 1 rage. Bleh. Apply 2 stacks of overwhelm. For every stack of overwhelm, this character receives 25% more damage from attacks removed at the start of this character's turn. It's basically a debuff that increases damage by a lot in the turn that I draw it. Probably this is the best. Bull's charge is pretty decent. But this seems like the best option. Probably need some more draw for that, though, for that to be effective. All right, we got Juggler. A very acrobatic hare throws all kinds of objects high in the air in a dramatic display. They come out of her vagina. You can buy cards from that. A combat, very generic. And then doggedness. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up. Gain doggedness. Start your next combat with 15 armor. I am all about murdering people. So let's do that. I don't like either of the others. I could have gone for the buying cards. That's probably the best choice, right? Holy crap. That is unupsetting. Did I equip the polearm? Because I didn't want to equip the polearm. This is in the stash. What? How does that work? What the? That is a mechanic that I was not aware of. Apparently, if you have something in your stash, you can draw it and then do nothing with it because there's no way to use it. Is that, I guess, is the price for being able to carry it? Is that what it is? Oh, you can carry this and maybe sell it, but it takes up a card. It's a dud of a draw. That would be pretty shit. I don't like that. I don't like that mechanic at all. Anyway, we have pretty rough. Man, they all have fury. This combat is a nightmare. They're attacking all of them for 10? Bruh. So we can kill this little beaver. What kind of damage do I have? 11. That's 16. Not enough. But if I get fury plus the bleed, I think that will do it. Yes, you want him I mean, it's nice to have drawn this because now I get to draw. I mean, to get the Fury for free pretty much. But that might have been a better draw. We do this. And then I think the bleed applies. I have not paid attention. I think the bleed applies before they take their turn. Probably could have used that right now. And he should not get hit. He's attacking for 10, attacking for 10. He has lower health, so we're going to guard the bear. And it's an unfortunate turn. Let's see. Does the bleed? Yeah, it does go off before they take their turn. Excellent. We actually defended effectively. If this breaks the target's armor, you gain 2 fury, and then I finally got rush. So definitely want to use that. It will be 8 damage, puts him on 22. This will be 9 damage. It's not enough to kill. So that will be 2 plus 9 is 11. Plus 10 is 21. Not enough to kill Beaver. They're both attacking Bear. He can use solid footing though. And he should be able to withstand. Oh, bludgeon. Deal 6 damage if opponent has more than... Oh, it gets bled. Interesting. You gotta be careful with having too much armor, I see. That's a pretty good mechanic to stop you from... Oh, the hatchet doesn't go off because it's in my inventory. Well, shit. That's kind of shit. I'll like that. So the Fury is not going to happen, so I don't have nearly enough damage to get this done. Unfortunate. Let's see if we can kill the Beaver. They're both going for the bear, so we want this fellow to do the damage. Yeah, do it like that. I mean, it's some damage, I suppose. Maybe I should have clicked on my thing. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Too freaking late now. You definitely want not 18 armor. This would be 15. So you definitely don't want both. Click on that solid footing. That should be enough. Just right. It should be just right. It's another turn where we withstand. I see. It really is the price of having something in your stash. You get a dud draw. Anyway, they are gaining the stupid freaking charge. They are attacking for 16, and this one you gotta watch out. They're both attacking freaking Bear Man. He still has 1 mana though. We could do withdraw, but maybe I can murder him. If he uses round shield. Oh, he cannot use the round shield, but if he uses round shield, I'll be able to defend him and not trigger the effect from the bludgeon. What kind of damage do we got here? 8 plus 5. It's 13. It's not enough. Don't want to use the mana. I don't think we need to. I can kick this bear real good. Yeah, we're gonna kick the bear. You get interrupted. Oh, that was a mistake, actually. Because now the beaver will attack for 10. I should have kicked the beaver. Durr. I guess we can use the round shield so I can at the very least give him 5. And he can just smack real good. I don't want to use the mana. I'll rather take a little bit of damage here. Wonder how easy is it to restore health. Lose all stamina, gain twice that amount in rage. I mean in charge. Piece of garbage continues to attack. This will be a 9 hit. I keep forgetting. It really should show, you know, this charge effect. It should add it to the thing so you can tell at a glance instead of having to do the addition in your head. Anyway. Too bad about that kick now. He's in the back. Apply 2 stacks of... Yeah, that's very nice. That's very good. Definitely want you to die, though. Trying to figure out the best order here. I'm gonna do the roar on this piece of trash. And I want... I think I can use all of it, right? But I would like some leftover stamina. Anyway, Wild Brawl needs to go here. Because you die? Oh, I wasted the charge. Look, I'm a total noob, so I'm going to do absolutely terrible moves. You're attacking for 6. I have no real way to stop that from happening. But you're actually attacking for 9. So I think we could have actually killed you with all that charge. Very unfortunate. What you want me to do about it? There's nothing I can do about it. What you want me to do? Get good? Not gonna happen. Man, you would have actually died, I'm pretty sure, if I had used the charge properly. Instead, I take 9 to the freaking dome. Die. Piece of garbage. Delay damage, gain 2 preparation. At the start of your turn, draw an additional card for every stack. That is so good. That is super good. Effective characters in front rank deal weapon damage, in back rank apply 5 charge to an ally in front. You can move them around. I haven't actually done it. Draw this character's next talent card from your draw pile. This is great. Have that extra draw going on forward. Holy crap, it's been an hour and 10 minutes, but I want to keep playing it though. I want to see what else we get up to. Weapons Merchant. A broad, dark bear stands behind a wily looking mouse, both surrounded by several weapon crates of varying sizes, all neatly sorted into different piles. They are our future versions. This is a time traveling story. Decoy, you find yourself faced with a harsh situation. If you can set up a distraction, you might be able to work around it. And then a weapon cache. A chest with a small crow's foot engraved in the back of the lock. Equipment stowed in advance. It'll take some time to gear up. Let me click on that weapons merchant because I would like to sell what I've got. The mouse addresses you. Never listen to those who say the tools of your trade are unimportant. A good tool is necessary for being an efficient tradesman, of which you are a certain sort. Name your tool of choice. I am sure we can find a good fit. View 4 different melee weapons, 4 different ranged weapons. Melee weapons, please. Good choice. Step this way. The mouse continues. These are 200 Floridians each. No funny business, understand. After you finish viewing these weapons, you will be charged 200 for each new weapon you have equipped on a character or added to your stash. 100 swords and daggers. Can I actually see it? Can I maybe see it? No? I guess I'll check out the one, the swords and daggers. I see. Regular ass sword. An S-Dock. Falchion. I would like to get rid of this crap, please. This absolute trash garbage. It's pissing me off. There you go. Sword. 5 damage stacks 3 times. That is great. Oh, but it costs 2. This is very good. Definitely want that. I don't know if I'm down with the longsword. But anyway. This applies 5 bleed. I think the exquisite sword is better than the falchion. There you go. There you go. That was 200. That's pretty cheap. We could actually get the bear a freaking weapon. This will be 12 and gain 5 thorns. This never really seems to come into play. The thing about AoE damage is like, I think I would much rather have high single target damage. So I'm going to go for that. Super. Confirm. You hand over your Floridians. Pleasure doing business, the mouse says in an ingratiating tone, grinning from ear to ear. Too bad you can't really sell what you've got. I ain't got no cash for this. The Black Wolf stands in front of a long line of mercenaries clad in the dark armor. His dusky orange eyes occasionally study one of the several scrolls hanging from his belt. Hire recruits? That's right. The party can be 4 people, right? It's not just 2? I'm not sure about that. Now seems like a good time to take a short rest. There might be something to learn here. Modify your deck. A chance to offload. A small wooden highway discreetly obscured by a fruit wagon. Your brothers have offloaded there, and here's where you sell your stash, I see. Well, let's see what kind of modification to the deck can we do. Now seems like a good time to take a short rest, perhaps an opportunity to learn something new. We never stop learning. Duplicate a card in your deck. String alone only in basic. Yeah, we would definitely want to duplicate something. I really like this, but the stamina cost is pretty high. If only I had... I think the absolute best thing I can do is get more draw. So that's my only draw card. I'm going to click on it. This stayed on the board, huh? Maybe because of the counter. Crossroads. The street branches in front of you. It will be difficult to come back through the bustling crowd. Clear street to this depth. And then you are obligated to do combat. Give me the cool icon. I am ready to do battle against 3 enraged bears. This may be terrible. Terrible wound. Deal 4 damage to vitality and apply wound. Well, we're receiving 30. 2 of them go to bear. This is a nightmare. This is a terrible nightmare. The kick will take out one of them. I guess we have to. Yeah, kind of have to. Get rid of you. And then a terrible wound on this piece of trash. Oh, I didn't mean to use the bear. I want him to use all the guard. There you go. Okay, that should do it. And then he can do the terrible wound. I think I'll rather put all the bleed on this piece of trash. There you go. Pretty neat. And then you also apply a pile of bleed. Oh, that other card did not apply bleed. All it does is make sure that the bleed never decays. Okay, that worked out pretty good. This piece of garbage, though, it is quite upsetting. Deal 4 times 3 damage, but with this roar, it's going to be incredible. I feel I'm going to shift some of the blame now to the game. The selection reticule, who is selected, it should be way more obvious. I think it should have like a big nimbus or something that off the corner of my eye, it will be extremely obvious who is selected. That is my current feeling about it. Anyway, we're roaring the crap out of this. Absolutely. Oh. You can have that. And now we're going to wild brawl. Or do I want to do the S-Stock? This is just a kill, right? Because now he's got 4 charge, which means 24 damage. Plus the bleed, it will kill him. As opposed to this will do 10 damage to both. I think I definitely want to kill the shit out of you. It was a bit of an overkill, but I think we're much better off doing that. Both of them are... No, you got interrupted somehow. Why are you not attacking? He's not attacking anybody. He's a complete idiot. This guy's attacking, though. Mouse. You have 4 armor. He's going to hit you for 10. Unfortunate. He has plenty of stamina, though. We do that. And... I can use both, but only if I do calculating strike first. No, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. Anyway. See, we kill this piece of trash. Wild brawl on your ass. end the turn. We do take 1 damage. That preparation, giving me all this, is very, very, very nice. It's super good. All right, what you got, buddy? You are doing nothing. Why do they skip the turn sometimes? They just don't attack any particular target. That's very bizarre. And you attack 3 times. If I use the rage, it will be fantastic. So you want to use it. Oh, you're the one that has it. So let's use momentum to get rid of withdrawal. Then this will do 24 damage. We can either get the kill. It is overkill, you know. What kind of damage are you doing? 6? I don't really have a way to prevent that. Yeah, we kind of have to kill your ass to do that. It is overkill. Probably if I had done the math, it would have been doable with a different strategy, but whatever. It don't matter. We can, like, Calculating Strike is super good. I love it. It's the greatest card of all time. This disgusting bear is going to get absolutely annihilated. Oh yeah, now we are starting to roll, baby. I do like Solid Footing. It has saved my ass several times. Deal 6 damage for each ruined card in your hand. I don't have any. Transform all ruined cards, no thanks. It's either pick Solid Footing or nothing. Can I see my deck? It would be nice to see the deck before you make a choice. We got a hatchet and a battle axe. 9 damage. If opponent intends to attack this character, deal 1 times 4 to adjacent opponents on rank. And then you gain 4 freaking charge. Oh no, I don't know what to choose. I really like the S-Talk, and I really like the Exquisite Sword. We're gonna pass completely on these. I guess we're gonna carry that in the stash. That's it. And then we're gonna gain a card. Solid Footing is pretty great. I'm going to grab it. But it's getting to a point where maybe you're picking up too many cards. Fight or flight. The way looks clear. Or does it? An elite combat. Party takes 5 damage? No, no thanks. And heavy patrol. Give me that elite combat. I am not afraid. That's a very nice piece of art. I really like the perspective. How this effect is very nice. I really like it. I guess he is a 3D model. That is not a 2D effect. That is so cool. It really is striking how this comes into this out of the screen like that. Very nice. Anyway, really like the presentation. The art style of Banners of Ruin, or whatever the hell this game is called, is absolutely amazing. I love it. Anyway, you and I, we are gonna have a fight, and this is where the run ends. All right. I'm ready, baby. Lay it on me. That's a lot of attacks. These guys are doing 20. No, deals an additional 15 damage to these characters on the back rank. 20. But they have no target, though. See? They have no target. I don't know what the deal there is. Anyway, this is a nightmare, and I'm about to die. It's all right. It was a brave effort. It's a brave effort indeed. Oh, what's this? Bleeding. He's going to bleed my ass. 12 damage, gains 5 defense. Wonder what would be the proper strategy. Kill all the ads first, or... I mean, not like it matters, but... Everybody's going for the bear. Oh, the battle axe is trash. It's just not going to do a damn thing. Not everybody's going to for the bear. Not this one. So that's 12 and 10. So bear is to guard. And he's still going to get hit pretty hard. Definitely want the bleed stain on him. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to get destroyed. And let's work on the armor of the crossbowmen. This is really pissing me off, the crossbowmen. We're definitely going to be clicking on that. See if I remember to use the ability on this weirdo. Man, I'm about to get annihilated. These definitely teaching me that the elite fights, they are not to be trifled with. They are brutal. Definitely want to use this. Lose health, stamina, gain twice that amount of charge. Okay. What? You're not gonna survive to the next turn, buddy. It ain't gonna happen. You're gonna get absolutely destroyed now. Here, a little bit of guard for all the good that will do. This is just attacking out of spite, really. Here you go. That was completely worthless. Pretty sure you're about to die. Wow! Absolutely annihilated. Alright, amazing. Amazing. We do have the rush, though. Gonna use that momentum. And we're gonna discard a strike. That is 12 charge. At least out of spite. I'm doing almost deadly damage. I forgot. No, I did not forget to use that. I just didn't gather enough damage. So, really cool video game. I really enjoyed. Oh, we're not dead yet, but you know, it's only a matter of this turn. I was hoping to do enough to kill this disgusting wolf out of spite. Can't even withdraw. Can't do a damn thing. See you later, buddy. Is another defeat. Didn't expect the game to be quite so tough, but you know, it's a matter of maybe not fighting the super elite monsters. But I have no way of knowing that they are really difficult fights before I engage them. Really like it. I'm definitely going to play some more of this video game. Really into, you know, it's a deck builder, turn-based strategy combat roguelike. I super enjoy them. How do you leave this screen? Return to main menu. There you go. Banners are ruined. That's Banners are ruined for you. I very highly recommended. Of course, as always, with the caveat that I don't know how deep it goes. Gameplay wise, it does everything right. I really liked it. I enjoyed that a great deal. Basically, zero negative things to say about this game. Definitely put it on that wish list and get it on sale if you don't want to spend the big bucks.